Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys. Well, thank you to everyone who wished Jason a very happy birthday yesterday. Um, we had such a chill day. We literally stayed at home and we worked. And then we invited Jason's mom over. We watched Below Deck and we had like a pizza party. So people were asking me, what did you guys do? How did you ring in 42? That's how we ring it in, guys. So if you're thinking that there's like some big exciting thing, it's not. We just like to have our own space at home, which is fun. Anyways, we're not back to talk about me and Jason. We're back to talk about the Valley. So before we jump in, if you guys have not already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in. All right, guys. Well, Jax Taylor is always finding himself in more trouble. God, this guy, like, you really can't fucking stay out of trouble. Um, excuse my French. But like, what is going on? I don't know. Apparently, he opened up because it was already exposed. So he kind of needed to open up about this Frank Dremon burner account persona. But now he just got caught with another one, and the cast is reacting. This is what's being said. The cast ended up revealing that Jax used a secret burner Instagram account under the alias Frank Dremon to troll fans and also defend himself, breaking the unspoken burner rule of look, don't post. Now, Brittany exposed a few of the cringe comments that he left, like he's a legend beneath his own post, only to be mocked by fans writing in his own mind. And she even found an accidental DM from the account to herself, proving that it was him. But he also shared with her that he had this burner account, which, you know. But Janet Caperna admitted that she was experiencing secondhand embarrassment for him, saying that Jax was, behaving like a legend on the toilet, maybe commenting on a fan account. But Jax had to engage, and he confessed that he often receives calls from fans urging him to stop engaging. But he says that the hard part, I have a hard time not engaging with trolls. He's even launching a merch line called Blocked by Jax, leaning into the drama and trolling the culture of it. But Jax and Brittany, I guess he's criticizing her for publicly filing divorce during a cast bar party, calling it playing dirty. And he said that he would have filed first if given the chance, but felt blindsided by the timing. So, okay, so this is a blow to the ego because she got you. She got your ass before you got her, which means you got and you didn't get a chance to get her back. But he offered a low conflict mediation route. Um, you know, maybe like we just mediate it. And Brittany was like, no, I'm not doing that. But Jax filled out the forms to avoid the legal fees, believing that Brittany wouldn't take his son. But he made a few errors on the forms, which we've talked about. He even marked that they were never married and set the separation date incorrectly, resulting in Brittany mocking his filings. And she shared his text post filing saying, wow, divorce, huh? I guess I saw it coming. But she said it was neither mean nor aggressive. But he did say that he didn't need a lawyer because he didn't want Brittany's house or furniture. He just wanted the care for their son and felt Brittany's promise. And so like that I think he thought that was going to ensure his rights to his son, but his filing errors made him all wrong as far as like the way that the arguments are being handled. Now, all of this surfaced on the Valley After Show, and this I think has brought a lot of embarrassment and unfiltered reactions from the cast, making for definitely a cringeworthy moment. But fans got a rare peek behind all of this, talking about how volatile and personal reality star lives can be when there's ego, divorce, and social media that all collide at the same time. And I agree with what the fans are saying. I I see things from both sides. I think that Brittany, at the end of the day, like as much as we support Brittany, it's like you were around him for 10 years, so you know exactly, like, you know the monster that you were dealing with. And then for him, he's like, I haven't changed. I've always been the same asshole. So like now why are you not putting up with it? But then also he said, I want a divorce, you know, and like we're not supposed to be together and I never want to get married again. Meaning, so you agree with the fact that she wants to divorce you. You just wanted to make sure that you were going to divorce her first, which means that she beat you to the punch. This is really childish, to say the least. Like, this is just a bullshit game of who's going to do it better. But then speaking of the fan accounts, now Bravo Snarkside came out with this. Jax Taylor, fans laugh at Justice for Jax fan page on X. Fans say it's clearly damage control and ran by Jax himself. And it said, you'll never convince me that the welcome back Benji party wasn't designed to taunt Mr. Jax Taylor. Here they are celebrating a married man visiting his boyfriend at Zack Wickham instead of celebrating a family man completing 30 long days in rehab. Make it make sense. Justice for Jax, the Valley. Another one said, happy Monday. All woke up this morning determined to tackle this week's with Mr. Jax Taylor's signature determination and perseverance. Hello, Summer. Hashtag Monday motivation, hashtag the Valley. And somebody said, so you're going to tackle it by sniffing the pasta, getting drunk, ignoring your family, and wasting your life? And Frank Dremon said, probably how he'd spell perseverance too. Don't think that we didn't clock you, Jax. Yeah, I think it would be hard to believe that anybody is probably making fan accounts right now that are supportive fan accounts in Jax's favor. I don't think that there would be a whole lot of people who would be gunning for that. Could it be a possibility? Yes. You never know how the fandom is going to react. And what I find the most interesting out of this is, even though he said on Watch What Happens Live, people are always so nice to him out in public. Do I think that people are nice to him? Yes. Do I think that people also heckle him? 100%. But I saw it with Tom Sandoval, you know, when Scandal happened. There were the same people who were trolling him on social media, telling him what a piece of shit he was. And then they were the first ones in line. They wanted a photo. They wanted his attention. They wanted a hug. Can we talk to you? Can we touch you? Can we do this? And it was like, what are you guys doing? It was weird. But that's not it. Hold on. Jared Lips.
Surprised to see that it was part of it. I don't know if it was, I don't know the reason or the logic behind it. I wasn't asked about it by production.
Why he said it?
No, I know why he said it. I don't know why
okay.
it was like, I don't know why you know about it or why, you know, why it's on Bravo. Him and Sheena were trying to work something out because he had issues with Sheena. Zach has a lot of issues with people and they come and go and sometimes they stay, you know, and the issues stay and it doesn't resolve and sometimes they work out. He's hot-headed. He thinks, you know, fast and emotional. And when he gets drunk, he gets wasted and he says things that I think he really regrets or maybe doesn't. I don't know. But his go-to when he gets there is so dark. Talk about dark-sided. It's like, I don't know why your first mindset is to be like, that person should die. They're just like, fuck you or whatever. You know what I mean? So, and that's why it's like, okay, yeah, I get that it's hyperbole when you're saying like, you don't literally want me to go kill myself. But still, it's just a bizarre thing. I was surprised to see that it was part of it.
Yeah. I think I agree with Jared Lips in this sense that I think that we're sitting here putting a lot of emphasis on Dark Side Danny or Darko Danny or whatever you guys want to call him. But I think that when Zack gets inebriated, I think that Zack says things, and he has said this multiple times that he says things. And I think that his counter to that is, well, you know that I was drunk, so I didn't mean what I said. Well, then why does that? What? There's like a double standard here. Why doesn't that apply to Danny? If he's just drunk and he doesn't mean it, you know, like what the fuck are we saying at this point? I want to hear what you guys think, guys. Pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you